Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into a story that has it all. Sunken yacht, tech millionaire. Whispers of international intrigue, really a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah, it's one of those where the line between, tragic accident and something more calculated gets very, very blurry.
It really does. So let's set the stage. We're talking about the Bayesian luxury yacht owned by Mike Lynch.
Mike Lynch.
Now, some of you might remember him as the founder of Darktrace,
Right.
a cybersecurity firm.
And not just any cybersecurity firm. This is a firm that works, very closely with Western intelligence agencies making their technology. And by extension, Lynch himself, incredibly valuable and potentially dangerous, I would say, in the wrong hands.
Oh, absolutely. And just to add another layer of intrigue to this whole thing, just days before this yacht set sail, Lynch's business partner, Stephen Chamberlain, dies in what some are calling a suspicious car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important to remember here that both Lynch and Chamberlain had just recently been acquitted in a massive fraud case involving the sale of their software company, Autonomy.
Right.
Billions of dollars, accusations of accounting manipulation, the whole nine yards. It was a huge, huge scandal in the tech world.
Okay, so we've got Lynch, fresh off this major legal victory, heading out on a celebratory trip to Sicily aboard this luxurious yacht. But here's the thing. It wasn't just a casual family vacation. On board the Bayesian were some very, very influential figures.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about a who's who of high society and finance. We're talking about Lynch's daughter, his lawyer, who, by the way, was instrumental in securing his acquittal, a Morgan Stanley president, and his wife, even the onboard chef, was no ordinary cook. This is someone who'd worked for Michelin-starred restaurants.
Wow.
So, this is not your average, jolly around the bay kind of trip.
No.
This is a serious gathering of folks.
It's like something out of a movie. You've got this eclectic group of people all brought together by this connection to Lynch sailing towards the Sicilian coast. And then tragedy strikes. The yacht sinks.
And suddenly this story takes on a whole new dimension. Because you're not just talking about the loss of life, as tragic as that is, but also the potential loss of whatever secrets were on board that vessel.
And believe me, there were secrets. You see, the Bayesian wasn't just about this luxury and opulence. It was a floating fortress of technology equipped with multiple safes. Safes that are believed to have contained hard drives filled with Lynch's work.
And given what we know about Lynch's connection to Darktrace and their work in the cybersecurity world, the contents of those safes could be incredibly sensitive. We're talking about potential access to, sensitive networks, proprietary algorithms, perhaps even state secrets.
It makes you wonder, how did this supposedly unsinkable yacht, built by the renowned Italian shipbuilder Perini Navi, end up at the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Was it simply a tragic accident, a perfect storm of mechanical failure and human error? Or was there something more at play?
I mean, you would think a yacht like this, designed for luxury, built by a company known for its craftsmanship, it could weather a little storm, right?
You would think so. I mean, Perini Navi, the shipbuilding company.
Yeah.
Stellar reputation. Yachts practically synonymous with maritime excellence. Built to withstand the elements.
Yeah.
Equipped with advanced technology. Held to incredibly high standards.
Yeah. So when the news broke that this yacht had sunk, people were shocked. But then, as more details emerged, things got even more intriguing because it turned out that the storm the yacht encountered wasn't exactly what you'd call catastrophic.
Right. Not talking about hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Not talking about a rogue wave here. Reports suggest it was a summer storm. The kind that, experienced sailors, even local fishermen, might consider, relatively manageable.
Okay, so we've got this supposedly unsinkable yacht, a run-of-the-mill summer storm, and a whole lot of questions about what really happened. And those questions, they only multiply when we start looking at the actions, or I guess in this case, inactions of the crew.
Yeah, what's fascinating is that the crew's response, or lack thereof, raises some serious red flags. According to reports, they didn't follow standard procedures for, battening down the hatches, securing loose objects, didn't even send out a distress call until it was almost too late.
It's almost as if they panicked, and I hate to even go there, but almost as if they wanted the yacht to sink.
Right.
We're talking about a vessel with multiple watertight compartments, sophisticated bilge pumps, the works. It should have been able to withstand a much stronger storm.
And this is where the accusations start flying. The captain, James Cutfield, facing some serious allegations. We're talking about negligence, failing to activate watertight doors, not warning passengers in time. I mean, the list goes on and on.
And to make matters worse, the entire crew, field included, left Italy before authorities could even conduct a thorough investigation or even administer drug and alcohol tests. Now, I'm not saying they're guilty of anything, but that's not exactly the behavior of innocent people, is it?
It makes you wonder, like, what are they trying to hide?
Yeah.
Their actions, or rather inactions, just create this cloud of suspicion that hangs over this entire incident. And this leads us to another, I think, intriguing aspect of this whole case, this legal battle that is brewing.
Ooh, yeah, here we go. You know it's getting serious when the lawyers get involved.
Right. Perini Navi, the shipbuilding company, understandably wants some answers, wants some compensation. They're suing Lynch's company, which is now being run by his wife, for a whopping 222 million euros.
Which makes sense, right? I mean, they built this yacht that they claim was perfectly seaworthy. So if the sinking was due to, negligence on the part of the crew, then someone has to be held accountable.
Exactly. But here's where it gets really, really interesting. After initially pursuing this lawsuit, like with a vengeance, Perini Navi has seemingly backpedaled. They've been strangely quiet. There are whispers of legal documents being filed and then withdrawn.
And let's not forget the rumors of pressure from Lynch's family. It's like they're trying to sweep the whole thing under the rug, make it all go away quietly.
It's so curious. Why the sudden change of heart? What are they so afraid of? What don't they want the world to know?
Feels like we've stumbled into a real-life mystery, You've got this high-stakes legal battle unfolding on land while at the bottom of the Mediterranean, the wreckage of the Bayesian just sitting there holding all the potential answers. And perhaps even more secrets.
Yeah, and it begs the question, what exactly was on those hard drives? What kind of information, did Lynch deem so important that he felt the need to keep it locked up tight, even on a personal yacht trip?
Yeah, that's what I keep coming back to. I mean, we know Darktrace operates in this world of cybersecurity, working with, governments and organizations to protect their most sensitive data. Could this be about more than just, protecting information? Could there be something offensive in nature on those drives? Something that could give someone an edge in, the world of espionage?
It's certainly within the realm of possibility. I mean, you're talking about algorithms that could potentially exploit vulnerabilities in systems worldwide, access codes, backdoors, the kind of information that could give a nation state a significant advantage in cyber warfare.
And if that's the case, you have to wonder who else might be interested in getting their hands on those secrets.
Oh, yeah. It's not far-fetched at all to imagine that, foreign intelligence agencies are very, very closely monitoring this situation. Sunken yacht belonging to a tech millionaire with ties to Western intelligence. It's a treasure trove of potential intelligence just waiting to be salvaged.
Which brings us back to the Italian Navy. I mean, their increased presence around the wreck site. They're not taking any chances. Someone's got to be thinking about those James Bond-style underwater escapades right now, right?
Oh, I would imagine so. It's a good reminder that the world of espionage is often stranger than fiction. And, we tend to think of it as all cloak and dagger operations, but sometimes it's as simple as being the first to reach a pile of submerged hard drives.
Crazy. So where does that leave us? We've got this mystery shrouded in speculation, this legal battle that's almost more intriguing for what's not being said than what is. And of course, this potential for international intrigue bubbling beneath the surface.
Yeah, it's a great reminder that sometimes the most captivating stories are the ones that haven't fully unfolded yet. And we're left to sort of, sift through these clues, connect the dots, and just wait for the truth to emerge.
Well, on that note, we'll be keeping a close eye on this developing story, and we hope you will too. For more deep dives into topics just like this one, be sure to follow us on your podcast platform of choice, and we'll be back soon with another episode.